In this video, I'm going to show you how to create mailing labels using the mail merge option for task 6 in the World Skills Challenge. So the first thing you need to remember is you should have already created your file called clients, which has got all of your client information, first name, last name, address, suburb, state, and postcode in it. You've formatted it correctly and sorted it by surname. Now we're going to use that existing spreadsheet or database of information to create mailing labels. So as this is a mailing task, we're going to go straight into our mailing tab and we're going to start a mail merge. Because we're going to be creating labels, we're going to select labels in this section. Once that has thought it through, a option for our labels will come up for us. You do have a lot of information on here. What I want you to pay specific attention to is the label information and label vendors. Selecting the drop-down menu here, I want you to go all the way to the bottom and select Unistat, and you're just going to select the first product in the product numbers. If you come across here to the label information, it's going to tell you these are address labels and the details are all written here. If you were provided with label details, you would simply come in here and find your vendor, so the product brand, and then the product number to align your label template to the labels you receive. For this instance, we're just going to use the last one on the vendors, which is Unistat, and the first product number, which will give you address labels. Select OK. Once you've done this, we're going to bring across the information we want on the labels. So we're going to select our recipients using an existing list, because remember, we've already created our list and we really do not want to recreate any new information. So we're simply going to come into our mailing list that we've created already and select OK. It will come up with select table. So if, for example, you had a workbook that had lots of sheets in it in Microsoft Excel, you would have more than one option here. But for this instance, you should only have one. Make sure that you make the tick visible in the bottom row here, saying that each of your rows has a column header so that it knows exactly what it's applying, and select OK. When you have all of the information display on the page here saying next record, this is an indication that you need to show Microsoft Word what you want your label to look like. Because we have said to Microsoft Word that our information has a header, we can come straight up here to insert a merged field. We are going to be including our first name, space, and our last name. Then we're going to enter to the next line. Here we're going to put our address. We're going to enter to the next line. Then we're going to use our suburb, remembering to select space on the keyboard. Then our state, space on the keyboard. Then our postcode. Once we have done this, we're going to select update labels. All of our labels are now showing exactly what will happen when we put the information in. Now, if you'd like to see what those labels look like, you can simply select Preview Labels and all of your information for the labels will come up here. For the purposes of this task, we are only saving this information. So please go to File, Save As, and with everything that you have here in this regard, if you do not have a name for the document listed as a requirement in the task, simply name the file the task ID. In this instance, it's task 6. And select Save. That is you completing task 6 and creating a mail merge labels.